Alrighty, I was asked to go ahead and do the side stories, which I'm fine with. I just know it's going to make the series run on a little bit longer. No big deal. They're kind of cool. I really like them.
Hey!
You should have done yourself favor and died while you had chance, Kroshka.
Great. Where are you going?
If you can move, leave. Trouble never comes alone.
Gee, thanks.
Right. Roger that, Rasputin. I'll get right the fuck out. But I didn't. I couldn't. Where was I gonna go? So we came to an understanding. He would put up with me just as long as I pulled my own weight.
Seems fair.
And that was my shitty start to 6 long months.
Now, the struggle takes place in between where Claire jumps off the tower and when Moira shows back up at the end of Barry's. That's where it falls timeline-wise. It's kind of filling us in on basically what happened in between that time. It's a pretty interesting story, really. I really like the struggle a lot. Little Miss is so-so, but I really like the struggle storyline-wise.
It's been about 8 weeks now since I lost track of Claire. The old man pulled my battered ass out of the wreckage and patched me up. As for the bracelet, mine never changed color. And I never turned into one of those things. Lucky me, right? As soon as I was back on 2 legs, the old guy told me I had to help with hunting. Basically, it was on me to kill my own food. House rules.
Can you use gun?
More or less?
Good. You collect on bullets. You run out, not my problem.
Look, I get it. I won't be a burden.
When hunt is finished, you go to sawmill entrance deep in forest.
The big gate. I remember.
It's very important you get there by sundown. Otherwise, monsters will have Kroshka for dinner. Yum, yum, yum.
Well, thanks for scaring my appetite away.
No problem.
I help you, now you help me. Death is beautiful after it's repaid.
Yeah. Let's get this hunt on the road before you die of old age.
Because we all know that's right around the corner. Okay. Now this one has a special mechanic that it was talking about there right at the start. That was what that little pop-up was. If you die, to actually be able to retry the episode, you have to have rations, which you get by killing the wildlife. There's snakes, rats, rabbits, and there's something else too, I just can't recall. Oh, that was sucky. At the rate I'm going, I'm not gonna have any rations.
Poor thing.
You will get used to it.
Fuck! I hate using guns.
Hello.
Keep working. You need wash mouth out with soap.
All right, Barry.
But yeah, you have to have 1 full bag of rations for each retry. The biggest goal I have realistically for this mode, is just having a full dodge. I don't really want to die a whole lot as it is, because this mode does not have good checkpoints at all. It's basically you have to restart the whole section pretty much if you end up dying, which means you can miss out on a lot of stuff, or have to replay a lot of junk if you happen to miss something or die. But yeah, if you don't have rations and you end up dying, you actually have to completely restart the game mode from the start. It's a little harsh, but I mean, the game mode's called The Struggle, right? It's really not that bad. The first time I went through it, I managed to clear it, I think, with only one or two retries, I think. Dang it. The rabbit's bushes are like magic. They run into them and they're instant safe. Whoa, that is a big spider. Jeez.
Those insects, if you remember to cook through.
I think that's a really great idea. I'm not gonna try.
Then go search for the food you like. Snake, rat, hare. Maybe you find a wild ember.
That would certainly be excellent for my survival rate. Maybe not my weight. Be fantastic for my survival rate.
Monsters are coming.
I know! Are you gonna let me shoot them, or do you want to complain some more?
Option B, please. I can complain all day long.
Man, I gotta focus. How did Claire hold her gun again?
Like magic. Snakes are the best way to go. If you see a snake, that's the one you want to kill, for sure. They're worth 50. Though rats are nothing to turn your nose up at either. Now in this mode, Moira can actually melee, which is always a bonus. Because that was one of my big quarrels in story mode. She could only do the downed melee. Now, I mean, it made sense. She had Claire. She didn't need to worry about it, but... Explosives are great for this mode. Because this is actually the easy part right now, still. because this mode has, I think, about 4 parts to it. And parts 2 and 4 are major combat. This one's mostly about gaining your rations.
Oh, right. Let me just pull up my good girl petticoat so it doesn't get dirty.
When you are done, and forget it.
Yes, sir.
This one's mostly about gaining rations. The second one kind of gives you a little bit of combat. The third one's about kind of teamwork for, you can get a lot of materials and stuff, but it's all about stealth. You kind of act, one's on the ground, Moira's on the ground moving around, and then your partner is up above acting as like an overseer type person, since he has his sniper rifle. Moira does not get a sniper rifle unless I missed it, which is possible. The stealth part is very difficult. I haven't survived very long in the stealth part ever, so by yourself even more so. Hi. I don't appreciate that. I'm still a little irked by that giant spider that still only had 5 spider meat, like, really? Okay. Trying to max out my food gauge here. On the hunt for some rats. There we go. Full ration gauge. Push comes to shove, I can retry 5 times. I'm trying to avoid saying his name, because it kind of plays a big role in the story. Not what his name actually is, but the whole reveal of it kind of plays a big role. So I'm trying not to say your partner's name. For anyone who hasn't seen the series, you know, it will be kind of a big deal. People have already seen it. You're just here watching for fun. Well, I'm sorry, I'm going to try to avoid using his name.
We've got what we need. Can we call it a day?
Okay, this should be enough.
Thank God. I can't wait to lie down.
Lie down. We finish early. You help me cut up meat.
Wow! Educational.
It is quite educational.
I thought that was it. I couldn't take another second of getting muscled around by some man who thought he knew better than me. Why don't we find a way off the island, I asked.
Niet, he said. No point. You need face reality.
His house, his rules. But I wasn't about to give up hope. Not yet. All I kept thinking about was my dad, actually. That night, I had a dream Barry was on his deathbed. He looked really sad. Nobody was with him. Nobody to nag. He had no fire left. When I woke up, I realized I'd been crying.
Crying lots and lots.
Then the day came when I really fucked up. The old man made me promise not to go out at night, but all we did during the day was hunt. I wanted to look for a way home, you know? But I ended up leading those freaks right to our doorstep instead. And everything went straight to shit.
You bring them here. You make them go away.
I'm sorry, just help me out!
I should
No.
make you go away.
I'm sorry about that start there. Just finishing up a message. Oop, you missed.
Even one of them gets through.
I know! Just cover me!
Cover your mouth and I will cover you. Shut.
Gonna need almost all this ammo. Really wish he'd save his ammo a bit more. There we go. Well, that's convenient. Stay down.
Do not waste bullets, Krota.
Would it kill you to give me some of yours? You've got plenty!
I have been doing this long time. More experience, more bullets.
More bullshit, you mean?
No, his first statement was accurate. Ow. Ooh. And just like in earlier in the video, this is the easy part still. Oh man, if you wouldn't have sniped him, it would have gone so much better. This is one of those ones I think would be better with a partner. Again, with the shooting him right before I'm about to melee him deal. Whatever. I guess it worked.
Are we safe now?
Ish.
Yet, more will come. We must move while we have the chance.
Alright.
I'm moving, I'm moving.
I have weapon hidden further in. This is it, but we must get it.
We're not gonna last long in a rat hunt like this.
Correct. So we get in, get out.
That's a very special weapon, guys. You have no idea. It is such a big deal. No. Wow, was that really a one-shot kill? I'll take it, but... Good one. Okay. Yeah. You pesky serpent. I think I'm gonna stick with the stronger one. I prefer power over speed. I'm good enough at dodging. There's a secret weapon. I will totally use that wisely. Take that.
Shit! There's thermal ovens!
Take them out, quickly!
I'll pass.
They're coming from both sides!
Less talking, more paying attention.
That's fair. Hi. Now, I don't know if the explosive things act the way they do in raid mode here, right now. So I don't know if they actually affect enemies or not. Well, that was unfortunate. That was a huge smorgasbord of... That would be a no. Okay. So I'm on my own here. I should probably pay attention. That's why I was trying to get rid of those.
Yeah, well, he can fucking take it to go.
Yeah, take it to go. We don't want him over for dinner. Very pro. So what's that? Oh, that was cool. Double ground kill. can stay down. How do you know how many enemies there are? Are you magic? Here's where things start being a little on the dicey side. Oh, I totally should have seen that coming. That was bad.
Oh, thank God. I think it's over.
What were you thinking? You want to destroy everything we work for. You will never go.
Nope, never. Not
The
anytime
old guy was
soon.
pissed. Can't blame him, considering I almost cost us our hideout. He told me to face reality, to focus on surviving. And I should have listened. So I promised myself I would do better, work harder. As long as the island was stronger than I was, there would never be any escape.
Alrighty, and that's the end of part 2 of the struggle. I'm gonna go ahead and end this one here. I'm gonna be finishing up this series in the next episode, I think, just so I can have the struggle out of the way, and then I'll be moving on to Little Miss next time I get a chance to record. I hope you've been enjoying this one. Like I said, I like the struggle quite a bit. It's a little bit more of a challenge, but I like it quite a bit, so. And I will see you all in the next one then.